Feds leaked shocking evidence of OTF Muwop case, leaked footage. Last week, federal authorities arrived in Chicago's Parkway Gardens homes, known to hip-hop fans as Oblock, on Wednesday morning and charged 5 alleged gang members. They were charged in a racketeering conspiracy that tracked a pattern of violence, which includes the summer 2020 passing of FBG Duck. FBG Duck was shot and sadly passed away in the Gold Coast area of downtown Chicago, a section of the city that is known for its high-end stores, restaurants, and hotels. The brazen attack was discussed heavily due to both the nature of the killing. It occurred in the middle of the day, the location, and Duck's status. One of those arrested was Lil Durk's OTF affiliate Muwop, born Marcus Smart. He would speak out on his current state while in federal custody. Welcome to Lime Report. Today, we'll be telling you everything you need to know about this situation, one detail at a time, so be sure to pay close attention. Before we get into this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword OTF for a chance of winning our giveaway. Now, back to the video. The rivalry between those in the notorious O-Block and their adversaries in Tukaville has been going on in Chicago for far too long, and many have lost their lives as a result. Now, yet another man will be spending the rest of his life behind bars thanks to a war that dragged him into a vicious cycle. According to Chicago Tribune, Duck, born Carlton Weekly, was standing in line outside of a clothing store when 2 cars pulled up in front of a crowd of people and opened fire. FBG Duck was a member of a Gangster Disciples faction that was feuding with the Black Disciples on the South Side. This is a significant charge, Chicago's U.S. Attorney John Law said, adding, "We're doing something good." Recently, members of Lil Durk's Only the Family have seemingly been rounded up for another investigation, and some in the hip-hop community are now wondering whether or not some of the members are cooperating with police in exchange for leniency. Now, we all know what kind of recoil that comes with. Snitching, and yet these rumors pop up anytime someone gets arrested. Just a couple of months ago, OTF Buno was arrested for a separate case, and one detail has stuck out to some fans as odd. According to sources, Buno was only arrested because he left his phone at a crime scene, which law enforcement says implicates him in a crime. Now, OTF Buno and Muwop have been known to hang out together, and some believe it was strange how Muwop and his crew were arrested shortly after Buno was charged with his crimes. Sadly, we know the passing of late rapper Thang, who was actually related to the infamous Lil Durk, played a role in all of this. Thang, whose government name was Dante Banks Jr., was only 32 years old at the time of his passing. His corpse was found by civilians in public over the weekend in Chicago. As more information has been revealed, we have learned that his body was found outside of a nightclub he was visiting. Apparently, somebody had targeted OTF Thang for reasons that are still unknown, as he was lethally assaulted by a firearm outside the club. Lil Durk is visibly shaken up after losing his brother, as the tragic news comes at an already tough time for the rapper. Could this possibly be FBG Duck's people getting a snippet of revenge? What is concerning out of all of that we've learned is the fact that the two that clashed are both very close to Lil Durk, or were, which seems off because this doesn't seem like the usual Chicago beef we are used to. In the past, the most that would have happened between these guys was a usual IG Live or a small interaction in person. Seeing that the group had the courage to make the move and take out Duck was surprising, especially for all of the Chicago natives who adored the late rapper. Lil Durk is currently claiming to not know details about why FBG Duck was targeted, saying that he believes it might have been a random occurrence. Some fans and other rappers had else to say, thinking this could have been Durk sending out his goons to take care of what could have been a problem in his way. FBG Duck was not as well known as some of recent celebrities' deaths, but his passing was tragic nonetheless. Chicago has become a hotspot, especially in the last 10 years, and that's largely in part due to the budding drill scene. Although rap music allows young men an avenue to success that would never have otherwise been open to them, it can also become dangerous when mixed with a fatal gang lifestyle. However, now that things have moved largely online, and especially in the case of Chicago's drill scene, it has become increasingly harder for police to combat the growing gang war that has been threatening to swallow up the Windy City for the last decade. After the rapper had passed away, local police went on alert, citing ongoing threats being made between the groups. The reason for the high level of alert was mainly due to the fact that FBG Duck made a video prior to his death mocking dead members of rival gangs. Police had said, with Muwop tied to this case, his chances of getting out sometime soon have definitely decreased, leaving him what the judge had called a 25 to life. With Muwop possibly being held for so long, could this be the end of his rap career? That's it for this video. Thanks for tuning in till the end. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword OTF for a chance at winning our giveaway. See you next time on Lime Report.